see it or not. Yeah, I guess folks gonna stay. Early. Use your time right after you use your.
No, my game's not. We play Tuesday, but I'm not going.
Oh, you're not?
I'm probably going down to Talladega. Yes.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Did you read it?
Yeah, I read it. Bruh, it was right there. Thank you. You do it. He said something from the Black Eyed Peas. Is this what I want? No.
Scars and wounds, but you will never see these cuts. Burned down to the core, ashes with the dust. I just always rush, I think way too much. But now I call your bluff, out in the dark. I'm a night rider, head down flying fast, skydiver. Didn't make the cut like it's live wire. Thread the needle like I'm Maya. Out in the dark, I'm a night rider, night rider. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. I'm a night rider, night rider. 24 hours, still thinking about you, ooh, ooh. But I know I gotta change, just playing with my brain and I'm riding with no rule, ooh, ooh. I'm a night rider, head down flying fast, skydiver. Didn't make the cut like it's live wire. Ooh, out in the dark, I'm a night rider. Y'all wanna pop to this, Medusa wanna to this. They wanna see me trip, but I came back double dip. Go see it in their face. They think I'm fake. Give me a couple days, gotta let me pray through the jade. I'm back on my bullshit. They said I was like Tullis. I talk about scars. Who you know that do this? Beat it up, my feet is up. I came to lead this hunt. My Jesus hunt got me keeping what's sanity inside. You don't wanna mess with my pride. Got it right on. I'm in the coupe with the light on. Time to get my fight on. Give him Astro with a cash flow. Now the
Welcome back inside the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Arena for tonight's win or go home matchup between the Scranton Stranglers and the Cavemen. They've had a battle to get up to this point. As for the Scranton Stranglers, they were the number 1 seed coming into this tournament. They lost against the White Elephants, who have since clinched their spot into the finals matchup with a win over the Brick Street Bullies back in game number 1. As for the Cavemen, they beat the Trash Pandas in round number 1, then a loss to the Brick Street Bullies in round 2. And that's where we sit right now. Scranton Stranglers, Cavemen, getting ready to start here on the inside the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Arena. People to watch out here tonight. First off, for the Scranton Stranglers is going to be Daniel Jumpa. Had 17 goals during the regular season, had 3 game-winning goals. That was the most in this upper season. And for the other side, for the Cavemen, Tyler Steinley had 14 goals. That put him in 3rd during the regular season, alongside Stephen Arnold having 8 assists. Pucks dropped, away we go. As it's over for Jumpa. Getting in on sides, trying to beat around Wells. Out in front, fires a shot, save made by Kwong. Rebound's going to be picked up by the Cavemen as they tried to send it up forward to Lentz. Got it to a stick, but couldn't hold on to it, as it's going to be Lentz behind the net of Nick Rowe. Rowe had the best save percentage and goal against average during the regular season. But as in this one goal is all it could take with a winner go home. Shot went on net of Rowe from Steinley, as it's going to be played through the near side corner. Over for Nelson, trying to clear it out. It's going to be Arnold to keep it in. Long shot, saved by Rowe. That was an early chance here for the Cavemen to get up ahead. Joining me to my right, Vince Sedicassi.
Hello.
As a shot here from the Stranglers went on net of Kwong. Had to play it to the near side corner. Another shot goes right off the stick, stayed at the near side post before being poked out for a chance of Lentz. Left back, Cavemen still with it as they hit the blue line. Once again for Lentz, fires one on, stick to side by Rowe. Steinley has time behind the net, being pressured by Jumpa. Brooks trying to trail in as it's going to be poked out for Nilsson. Through center, Nilsson hitting the blue line, has Jones up top, has 8 goals during the regular season. Can't win the foot race against Conley, taking it behind the net. As for Conley, 6 points during the season. 3 goals, 3 assists. Collision there at the blue line between Apt and Steinley. As Apt's able to hold in the blue line, taking it in from the right circle, has space as he spins away from Lance Rominger. Apt still with it behind the net. Cutting back, has space down low. Fires one on, blocked by Steinley as here comes a chance for the Cavemen. Pass down low, Hosevar able to beat the foot race against Leeser as it's going to go behind the net of Rowe. Winton trying to hold it in, gets it up to the point, fires one on, blocked out by Hosevar as here comes a chance for Derek Bullock. Led the league in assists during the regular season with 9 as Hosevar is going to take it into the zone for the Stranglers. Travia had it stuck up in his feet as it's going to be kept in from the circle. Trying to cut it out front, poked back out as Leeser's trying to clear the zone. Hosevar at the blue line keeps it in and dumped in deep to the corner. Rominger able to pick up the change as it will be pressured by one up top. Trying to get it to Conway. Bullock holds it in at the point. Rominger in the corner, not able to beat the puck as there's a battle going on in the corner. 1 yellow and 1 blue sweater, so it's going to be Pringer to the near side corner. Trying to get it out to the point for Apt. Just able to hold it in. Works it back in the corner, Pringer. Rings it around. Hosevar up top, pressured out. Bullock going to be the first one to it. Works down low for Apt. Going to dump it in from center ice. Kwong thought about going out of his net to play it. Decides to leave it up top as Winton trying to clear it out. Here's Travia. Travia was 16 points during the regular season. Still with it, trying to drop it back down low. Leeser had a chance but couldn't hang on. As here comes Apt right back the other way. It's going to be 3-on-3 as they hit the blue line. Said it was offsides. We'll have a neutral zone face-off here 16:20 to go in the first period. Have you been able to pick up on any tendency so far from either side?
No. Back and forth. Everybody's somewhat taking care of the puck pretty well. Said they're going to have to just button down on when jump is coming down and be a little bit stronger on the puck. The Cavemen are. There's a good opportunity. Just make sure they keep somebody in front for rebounds and keep an eye on Jumpa wherever he is.
The last time that the Mafia played, I talked with Jason Richard a couple of minutes before the game started, and he said one of the ways to beat the Stranglers, in a sense, was just have Jumpa get tired during the first two periods and have, in a sense, a big third period. Stay strong, save legs.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, there's a couple ways to play it. The best way I found is send him some flowers or something, and hopefully he stays home and just admires the flowers that you sent. That works sometimes. Basically, not have him show up. No, I think you basically just got to know where he is at all times and make somebody. Try and get them frustrated. I'm good at getting people frustrated most of the time.
If it's not yourself?
If it's not myself. No, but I can get other people frustrated. Towards the end of the season, I really kept my composure together better. I focused on the referees too much, which it never really goes anywhere or helps. So I got to stop doing that, but be all right. Live and learn.
As we're on the topic, do you expect yourself to have the most penalty minutes next year?
Not if I'm blanking on the name. Not if Parrish plays, and definitely not if he's on my team. I'll let him take him. So, but no. Oh, get somebody. Get it deep. It's timely. That'll work. This guy, Arnold, absolutely just wrecked me when we played him and just made me look stupid. I came up and tried to pinch for some reason on Stanley right at that legacy sign right next to Hungry Howie's, and we were shorthanded the first time. I tried to come up and pinch and make him do something, and he just Stanley power play and came in. It was a 2-on-1, 3-on-1 with my D partner, which didn't want to happen, and I just did not play well in the first period. I was upset with myself.
Here's a chance for the Stranglers. Had a chance to be a 3-on-2. The pass from Nilsson went off the body of Rominger as Winton was able to clear it out to center. Cap tried to clear it back, or push it back in, as it's going to be Jumpa throwing one sky high, landing on the far side face-off dot. Rominger behind the net to pick it up. Being pressured by Nilsson. Off the near side, finds the captain for the Cavemen. As it's going to be rung back around the near side. Conley able to pick it up, battling it away from Nilsson.
That was a good play by Lance Rominger on 2-on-1. He played that well. He was aggressive and came up and made him do something he didn't want to do. Oh!
Charlie had a chance to get a shot. Ended up whiffing on it as it's going to be played back for Lentz. Try to work it forward, finds Jones. Tried to find a centering feed down to Nilsson, went through his legs as it's over for Lentz. Thought about hitting the blue line, decided he dropped it back. Finds Rominger down low. From center ice, decides to try and dump it in deep. It's going to be apt, and the Lentz behind the net. Goes up top, finds Derek Bullock. Still tied up. Bullock not able to clear it out. Travia tripped up, no call. Went like he fell on his own after losing an edge. Nilsson through center. See, the blue line has Pringer back behind him. Fires a shot. Looks like it hit a piece of Rominger as it changed directions. 11:15 to go here in the first. Poked back out to center. Travi in a foot race. It's going to be Hocevar back to the corner. Going to cut out in front of Nick Rowe.
Oh, right to
Charlie fires a shot. Saved by Rowe. Rebound comes up top as it's going to be Rob to take it away. 3-on-2. Drops it down low. Bullock has 12 goals during the regular season. Fires one on. Up and out of play. 10:50 to go here in the first. Any insight on if you're going to have any new jerseys for next year? Or if you're going to go back to?
I don't know. I might change my team name completely.
Okay.
We'll see. If that's the case, that'll be a surprise. Ooh.
If I'm not mistaken, the Stranglers were the Gold Diggers of last year, correct?
Yes. Yeah. And good little touch pass to Travia. Oh, get there. Yes, they kind of the same but different. And Rob is a huge Office fan, so he always has something. I don't believe the Gold Diggers thing was, but he's a big Office fan. Obviously, Scranton Stranglers with Dwight.
Yep.
Looking like Hannibal Lecter is that call to there.
Kind of going off that, what's been your favorite team name that you can remember? Not just your team, but one you played against, or?
My favorite team name. Oh, trying to think. We were the Slashers. We won. We won that year. Oh, watch it.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that was my first year doing this. Was the Slashers year?
Yeah,
Yep.
that was the year where we won the championship without a goalie halfway through the third period. I don't know what happened there. Something. I think he pulled a hamstring or something, or maybe hit somebody in the face with a stick. One of those two things happened. I can't remember which one. I'm trying to think of the other team names from back then.
The two that come to mind for me are the Assassins and the Fake NBs.
Yeah, that was good. You put somebody's face on your jersey. Trying to think. I think was Sebecki on the Fake NBs? No, it wasn't. It was that year, but he wasn't on the Fake NBs. He was on another team, and I remember he had the white gloves. But that might have been Fake NBs, and that was that year. No, because I think that hit somebody. Because Chobe and Nick, I don't think played on the same team that year. So that's what Retro. And that drops.
Sebecki played for the Medieval Birds of Prey.
That's it. So that was actually Nick's team. Yes. And I believe Chobe and Nick played together that season on the Medieval Birds of Prey. And so yeah. The fake Nick Baggios had his name. He wasn't even on the team for some reason. I thought either him or Chobe was on the team. Good stick there by Charlie. Might have been set somebody up. Oh, he tried. Keep moving.
One of the weird stats from that year, Mike McCumber was second in points, only having one goal.
Yep.
He had 19 assists, one goal, 20 points. Put him in second, only behind a Sebecki.
Yeah. It's definitely 100% legit.
Back when McCumber used to be good.
No, it's legit. He was all about setting people up. He's just an unselfish player. That's he would just dangle, get around people, make them look dumb, and then dump it off to somebody for a tap and goal.
Now you see,
his thing.
Going off of that, down in the lower league, his team was winning like 9-1, 9-2, something like that. With 10 seconds left, he decided to score and making it 10-2.
Yeah. That was because of all the assists that he had and how unselfish of a player he is. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna do something nice for myself here. I'm going to go ahead and put this one in. A little bump in there with Conley and somebody. Jones.
That freaking pass behind the net, wanting a call. As Brooks looked like, I don't think he ever touched him.
Their skates got interlocked, but he wasn't trying to trip him. He was just trying to move around and get the puck.
Up and out of play, 5:08 to go here in the first. Still looking for our first goal, as the Cavemen are nearing on 10 shots on goal here through 15 minutes. Now going back into game number 1, the Brick Street Boys ended up losing that one by I think 4, but we led in shots.
Yeah.
So you can't always rely on shots to know which team's the better team.
Oh yeah.
Which I can almost account that you've had that problem throughout the season as well.
Yeah, I mean, I let 3 goals. I was on the ice for 3 of the goals the other night against the Cavemen on about 5 shots, so they didn't have to. They didn't have to shoot that much to score that much because I was playing such bad defense. So yeah, it's not always a good. And I want to say we outshot them by 10 or 15 in the game, or it was the other way around. So I think that was the case. So I mean, we played well. When we came back, we just put ourselves down early with everything. So yeah, it's not always a good indication. Now I did see the other night a guy put something up there. It said that the shots in the Leafs game were like 26-3 or something, and if it was like it was like in the late in the second or third period or something pretty bad. Now if that happens, that's not good.
The last game that Jeremy Markovich played in, that would have been the goalie for the Trash Pandas Stranglers game. Cavemen get on the board early here from Arnold. Opens up the scoring here 16 minutes, 45 seconds into the first period. On their 9th shot on goal, makes it 1-0. As you were saying earlier, Arnold made you look silly a couple games ago, and does it here against the Stranglers.
Yeah, he was. He really wanted that from Travia. They had to. Ended up being kind of a 2-on-1, but it was really a 1-on-1, and Arnold just. He wanted it. Travia gave it to him. Travia probably could have done something with that himself, but the guy was playing good defense on him, and he was just by himself. And Arnold was all open, then the goalie dropped down, gave him the top corner. Good shot, good play by him. Or both of them, really.
Coming up on the last 2 minutes here of the first period. Has there been any big surprises to you during the playoffs? I know the Stranglers lost to the Elephants back in their opening round. But has there really hasn't been any, you would say upsets going seeding-wise.
Not necessarily. Everything's kind of went well. Like, I thought when I was gone that we would have had a little bit better game against Mark's team, but I mean, I know they've got good players, so I didn't see any of the last game here, but I was somewhat surprised when I walked in to see you guys were down 6-2, so that was a surprise to me.
The biggest problem with us was having to face both Jared and Josh
Right.
together on the same line for the first time this season.
Yeah. And
The Elephants came into the playoffs with the 5th seed, the 5th overall seed.
yeah, not necessarily that, because Melchuk's really good. He's really fast. He's hard to keep up with, and Herrera is just so sound defensively and everything. Really, kind of whatever he wants to do. But your guys' entire team is just fast and hard to deal with for 3 periods. So, but yeah, I guess nothing's necessarily really surprised me. It's kind of been just good games for the most part.
Now, kind of just a weird stat going off of what you were just saying. As for myself, I came into the night with 12 points, 5 goals, 7 assists. That puts me halfway through my team in points. Going over to the Mafia, that would put me in a tie for second. Sabecki has 22, has 14 goals. Curtis has 12 goals, no assist, which I've been talking to him, and he says he has at least 9 assists that has not been accounted for.
I'm sure he does.
He's on my team in the lower league.
I want to say, hang on, J.R. Zbecki, and there was Vale. I was thinking there was a jersey thing. I don't know. That's
I also have a feeling that Richard has more than 1 point, more than 1 goal.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's always a mess. I didn't have 26 penalty minutes. It was like 4. So.
well, you had 20, not 26.
Oh, that's that would make sense. Yeah, that's Parrish. Yeah, I didn't have 20. I think I had like 4. The whole thing's just.
Well, you see, your very first penalty was never put in point streak. So you got away with your first one.
Yeah, yeah, that happened. That's the same thing. That's what happened with Juice and the assist. Same kind, same deal. Oh,
All except you're glad the penalty minute's not there, unlike Vale and the rest of them.
if I didn't actually do anything, still called for it. That's fine. The numbers don't really matter. It's just about.
Now you see, I do
When I
have
wanna
some
put my team down
regular
shorthanded,
season
open up the
accolades
ice.
I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make some graphics,
Oh yeah.
and regardless of whatever this says, at the end of the regular season, you finish with the most penalty minutes.
Okay.
So I got one of those ready to be made. I got the template ready.
Appreciate it. What are you doing for Parrish then? That's got to be something else then for him.
I'm gonna have to figure something out.
Yeah.
Nicest guy in the league award.
Yeah. Friendliest. Friendliest guy.
Now, if you had to vote for the regular season MVP,
Oh.
any thoughts on that?
Regular season MVP.
I'm trying to get as many people's opinion on that as I can. So it's not just a, small group selection.
Probably me. I helped so many people
Okay.
score goals on defense. It wasn't even funny. Let's see.
Now, you see, that would be a good thing in the lower league.
Yeah. MVP. I mean, this guy here is it. If you just do most valuable player, I mean, they're not the same without Jumpa.
The postseason,
Postseason,
I have an idea.
I haven't really. Like I wasn't there when we played Mark, but I'm assuming.
I have a feeling Jared has a very good.
Played really well. So, yeah, I would say one of those two guys.
Tripped up. No call here. Man goes down hard. Looks like we're going to have an icing call here.
The referee there had it back to
Jesse might need some glasses.
No, his back was kind of coincidental, or he thought they just kind of
Well, they have two of them for a reason.
ran into each other. And yeah, he's not going to overrule him because it's frowned upon, even though, I don't know, kind of sprawled out there for him, but he'll be all right.
That was more of a call than whenever Bullock was taken down in the corner.
Yeah.
Shot saved by Rowe. Rebound comes out in front. Brooks tried to hold on to it. It's going to be App taking it back the other way, being pressured by Travia. App's able to get it in deep to the corner. Trying to find a centering feed. Can be
Right
poked
behind
all
the
the way
back
back
pass.
out. As Rowe's going to come out of his net to play it. Working up forward for Hocevar. If I'm not mistaken, Rhodes was one of the netminders that played pretty far out, didn't he?
Played far out?
If
As
the
far
puck,
as-
like if the puck was on the other end, he was between the hash marks, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he came out to get that one. See Charlie jump.
Hocevar trying to clear it out, finds Travia as Apps gets it to the corner, back over for Apt. Has some time down on the near side. Has Winton skating about even with him as Apt hits the blue line. Fires it on, saved by Chris Kwong. Have you seen much of Kwong in net before the last couple games?
No, just in Greensboro. I guess what's his name's in Scotland or Ireland or something. I don't understand why he's not coming back for every game, but whatever. What do I know? I thought about coming back from Outer Banks for our game, the first playoff game. If you're in a different country, you gotta figure out what your priorities are. Charlie tried to stay with it, lost it.
Back out in the center, Stranglers trying to find the equalizer here in the second period. Travia has it in on sides, has space down low to Winton. Try to find a backhanded feed over to Brooks. Hocevar able to take the pass away. Cleared down to the ice, says it touched Derek Wells. Negates the icing here as it's Wells in front of the net. Sends it up top, turned over. Jumpa had a chance to keep it in at the blue line as it finds Travia through center. Slaps it in from center ice. Going to go up top to Brooks. App trying to take it away. He will. Throws it up top in the feet of one. Trying to get it past Travia as he's able to take it right back in center ice. Takes it down low after trying to battle around Jumpa.
He
Somehow
kept having
Travia
both
right
of
back with it. On the backhand. Takes it forehand in the slot. Shoots it high. Out of
What
his
a
net to
save
play.
by Rowe there.
Makes a slap shot. Here comes a chance for the Stranglers. Can be one-on-one as they hit the blue line. Fires one just wide was Kappa. Conley behind the net, able to spin away from Bullock. Takes it back, Jumpa applying pressure once again behind the net are the Cavemen. They lead at 1-0 from the lone goal from Stephen Arnold, getting his 13th goal of the season. Shots on goal here tied up 9 apiece. Closing in halfway here through this one, 13-10 to go in the second. Jumpa up top, trying to get around Rominger, being pressured to the outside, cuts in front, shoots it high. Trying to pick up his own rebound, took a hit from Lentz. As it's Conley spinning back around, trying to pressure around Jumpa, as Jumpa took his man down to the ice. Stanley back behind the net, has some time. Sends it cross ice, turned over. From the left circle, skating in. Gerben trying to find the cross-ice seam. Gets pinched off as here comes Brooks. It's going to be 2-on-2 if they hurry. And on sides, Hardy collision here. Stimley able to take it in. Just able to be poked back out. Delayed off sides. It's going to be Bullock to pick it up for the Stranglers. Has 21 points during the regular season. Has 9 assists. That being the most during the regular season. Took a long shot on goal there. Kwong had to be ready for it as it's back in. Here's Bullock. Fires one. Saved by Kwong once again. It comes out in front. Here's a chance. Copa fires one wide. Stranglers have had their chances here through the first half of this one. Shots on goal are 9-11 in favor of the Stranglers.
Bullock's another one that's tough to play against. He's fast and he's got a really deceptive, quick release on his shot. And he's accurate and he's got a hard shot.
Tried to send one through the 5-hole was Jones right out in front of the slot. Trying to just jam it home as it was poked out. For those wondering which one's Bullock, he's 97 of the Stranglers, wearing the duct tape on the back of his jersey, trying to make himself stand out that much more.
Yeah, it's good to be noticed. Just like with the. Sometimes I'll take a penalty just because I know that you're going to talk about it.
Hopefully you didn't hear any of the things I said last game for you.
I'm sure it was fantastic. I didn't watch any of that because we lost, and I was upset we lost.
I pulled the card of that.
Did you break out the Stifler thing as Goon again, or no?
I did not.
Yeah. Holy cow.
In a sense, I kind of went off of that Sedekasa needs to set a seat in the penalty box.
That's good.
Fires a shot on, trying to get one back here of the Cavemen to take a 2-0 lead. Leaves there at the point, fires one on, tip!
Oh.
Trying to send one off the tip of Winton, stays out. Jumpa spinning around from behind the net, still with possession. Sends it cross ice to Apt. Those two playing together on the same line is a very hurtful combination for the Cavemen. Looking between the two, JD Apt, 5 goals, 8 assists. For Jumpa, 17 goals, 6 assists.
Nice take.
Majority of the Apt assist goes to Jumpa. Behind the net, rings it up top. Lees are able to hold it in at the point. Took a little bit of a hop off his stick, but able to take it back in. Fires one! Rowe just able to hold on to it. Jumpa's down at the goal line. Appears to be doing okay. A little slow to get up. Josh,
You can tell from the angle Charlie took that shot. He had 2 guys back door. The guy coming towards him. I don't think he might have been able to get the pass through there, but he's trying to either score, hope for a rebound, or he couldn't make the pass to him. But
one of the
still a
biggest
good
things
play
here,
either way.
especially in adult league, how often are you going to get a good pass? Depending
Charlie's able,
depending on the guys, for sure.
Yeah.
But there's definitely some of the guys out here that
was
like
a
that.
good
There was
pass.
a really good pass over the Jones out in front. Saved by Kwong. Net comes off. Able to put it back on. Finds Lintz. Able to work it up top to Charlie. Fires a shot on. Bouncing puck. Rowe able to cover it. I'll just freeze it here. 8:25 to go in the second. As I was kind of getting at, there's some of these guys that I definitely don't want to be on the back end of one of those passes to the back door. Although,
Well, usually you're just behind the defense on the blue line anyway, and then you just
I'm not always.
Sometimes I had to creep out by the red line just to keep an eye on you a couple times. Played you guys, but yeah, I think most of the time the passes are okay, or at least the intent's there. you really try and deceive whoever you're playing against too, when they're not expecting it. I think it makes a really good pass. I'll try and be looking far side and then bring it back short side sometimes to where the only person that can get it is the guy that I'm trying to pass it to, and trying to deceive whoever's in the neutral zone looking for it also.
Kept it at the point. Wentz able to get it up to center. Finds Hosevar. Up top, App being pressured by Brooks. Able to get in deep. Finds Rominger. From the circles, works it down low to Conley. Right on the doorstep. Nick Rowe able to rob another chance from the Cavemen, keeping it a 1-0 game. As we were getting at before the game started here on the broadcast, Vince was saying it was going to be a very close game. Setting 1-0 here with 6:15 to go here in the second. Markson up top. Wells trying to get it back up top to Brooks. Thought about dumping it in deep. Finds a Strangler instead, as it's going to be a puck race to the corner. Bullock trying to clear it out. Still loose in the feet of Bullock and Lentz. To the point. Works it back into the corner. Brooks trying to pressure on it. Strangler is able to take it away. In the feet of Lentz. Fires it on. Glove saved by Rowe. Keeps it 1-0. 5:40 to go here in the second. I think I had heard that there's 2 guys or 3 that are guaranteed for each team going into next season.
Yeah, if we do that again, I think.
Okay.
I guess that all depends on how many we get to sign up, and how many teams we end up with. I'm assuming it'll be about the same. We might have 2 more teams, in which case, kind of go through evaluations and see what guys are there, what new guys you pick up. We had a couple new guys this year, so it'll be interesting and something we have to figure out and work out.
For instance, the lower team between the fall and spring season grew by 2 new teams, a total of 8 teams, 113 skaters.
113. Are you keeping people lower, or are they drafting? They are drafting, aren't they?
The teams stay the same for the most part between fall and spring.
Okay.
And the 2 new
you
teams
might pick up a couple of extra people that
Yeah.
signed up for the second session.
The 2 new teams were all new guys, plus about 1 guy from each of the other teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we just wanted to keep it as even as possible. That was our main goal this year, and I think we
Minus the Stranglers through the regular season.
Yeah, we did that for the most part.
Every team won a game, every team lost a game, which is better than past seasons. 3:30 to go here in the second. Still 1-0's your score. The lone goal coming from Steven Arnold, who's gotten 3 goals in the first 2 playoff series. So this being his 4th goal. Winner of this one will go on to the semifinals of the losers bracket. That'll be up against the Burke Street Bullies. Had a chance from Nilsson. Goes right out in front and finds Winton. Trying to clear it. Kept in at the point. Fires one on. Tipped out in front. As here comes Jones. Fires. Blocked. Winton trying to clear it out. Kicks it up forward to himself. Nilsson able to dump it in deep. Find the net. Pokes one right back out in front. Steinley trying to clear it. Apt still able to keep it in. Roaming her to the corner alongside Apt. Apt spinning away. Out to the point. Try to work it down to the near side. Kosovar not ready for it. Finds Nilsson. What sent the Cavemen down to the losers bracket was a 6-3 loss to the Bullies. So if the Cavemen find a way to win this one, they'll be playing the Berkshire Bullies for the second time this postseason. Charlie Leeser took a shot after taking a stick from Jumpa. In a sense, I'm surprised Charlie was still able to get a shot off. Just crossing the 2-minute mark here of the second. Shots on goal 19-13 in favor of the Cavemen. So, I gotta know. If we do a full team, or like a full field repick for next season, are you picking me?
Huh?
If we just restart from scratch,
Yeah.
whole another draft.
Am I taking you on my team?
Yes.
No. You know why? I already told you this.
Yeah, I know why.
Yeah. I want you talking about me like you did last game. It's hilarious.
So, if I'm the last guy left,
Oh.
the run of the litter,
Yeah. If you're the last guy left, I'm taking you. I'm not happy about it,
okay,
but I'm taking you.
that's better.
I'm taking you, and I'll say you better be cherry picking your ass off all year, and you better be the top goal scorer.
There we go. And I'd make sure to put a mic on you during the season as well. Now I put a mic on two guys.
No.
I put a mic on two guys during the lower season.
Oh yeah. What?
Both of the guys that wore a mic have scored 3 goals.
You know how many times I get teed up if I was mic'd up?
Now I put it on Justin James all of last year.
What?
Justin
You had
James,
Justin James mic'd up on the ice?
the entire season live here on YouTube.
Oh, that was almost a good deflection there. 10 seconds left. I did not hear. I did not know that was a thing. I bet that is hilarious. Only thing you wouldn't even hear him talking. The only thing you hear is him hitting other people's pads with his stick. Oh.
Well, if you had it, you'd be in the penalty box most of the time, so we wouldn't be hearing anything.
Oh, you'd be hearing stuff. You'd be hearing stuff before I go to the box.
I had it on Tyler and myself during a lower game a couple games ago. Tyler scored 1, I scored 2.
Yeah.
So, track record's looking good for it. Might have to bring it back out for myself.
Yeah. So you said it showed Juicy had 0 assists?
Yes.
There's no way that's right.
Yep. Here it is.
The only thing that's right on that, which stinks,
Is you having 20
is
penalty
the,
minutes.
Is the penalty minutes.
But like I said,
really
it
mess
missed.
that up.
You missed. It missed the first one. You're technically at 22, which have not been a tie with a Parish during the season.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll give it to him. What? Oh.
Oh, Wentz takes a tumble at the blue line. And the blue line collects another victim here. Here comes Jumpa through center. Arnold able to pick it back off. One last period here of play before one of these two hits home for the summer and picks up the clubs. That being the golf clubs. And if you see there in the far trash can there in front of the skate rental, our goalie upset after our loss broke his stick. Which I'm not mistaken, I think Bullock broke his after the Stranglers loss to the Elephants last week. So there's 2 broken sticks after games in an adult league.
Yeah.
We're not getting paid.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. Parrish
That's another story.
got 2 of his sticks broken against the Trash Pandas the last time that we played them. From getting slant. Oh.
And Jumpa gets one off the face-off, ties this one up at 1. A huge goal there from the Stranglers, as the Cavemen had a lot of momentum coming here into the 3rd period, and that just swung it the other way.
Right off the face-off, puck just came right to him. Everybody thought the puck was going to go out more towards the blue line, and then it was just kind of sitting there, and he was there by himself.
And as you're getting at, that Parrish had 2 sticks broken in that last game against the Pandas.
Oh,
And the Stranglers get another one in a matter of seconds. It's Pringer on this one. Makes it a 2-1 game, as now the Stranglers have all the momentum.
Good pass out there to sneak it by the D from, I think that was Jones.
Jones on the assist, Pringer with the goal. 2 goals in about a minute's worth of play, if that. Cavemen have had some good chances. They're going to need to kick it up a gear here. 17:20 to go in the 3rd period. I believe talking with somebody on the Mafia, I think it was Kilmer, that the first broken stick, in a sense, was more of like an accidental slash.
Yeah,
Then-
I think so.
Then that one at the end of the game was, at least from up here, completely intentional.
Yeah. There's one.
It's going to be a penalty against the Stranglers.
Down him for roughing.
When will the clock stop? One of the things I don't understand here about the penalties, every now and again the clock stops. As soon as the penalties, or the whistle's blown, other times it's whenever they get into the box.
Yeah, I believe they're supposed to stop it. Or I think they have to stop it to enter
Yes.
it. So sometimes they'll, yeah. And it makes sense that they'll stop it, get it entered, and then start it with a puck drop. Otherwise, you're losing you're losing that time on the
Now,
power play.
for me, whenever I ran the scoreboard, which was a year before I started broadcasting these games, I would stop the clock as soon as the penalty was called, and obviously start it once the puck was dropped.
Right.
It just feels like it's kind of inconsistent this year with when the clock stops. Which, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much until it gets later on into the 3rd period.
Yeah. There
But-
for a while. All right, I want to say we either did it already or at some point or a couple of years ago. At one point there was a 3-minute penalty, I want to say, since it was running clock.
That was when McCumber was still over the league. Or
Yeah.
the officiating, that is.
Right.
Some games I was told 2 minutes. Other times I was told 3.
Yeah, it depends on
And-
who's playing. You don't need a set thing.
Well, a lot of the refs came over from Greensboro.
Okay.
I think Greensboro at the time was running the 3-minute penalties.
Right.
So some of them did it here, others didn't.
It makes sense if the clock's just running, but if, like you said,
If we're
if
having to stop the
yeah,
clock,
if you're stopping the clock to put it in, then the 2's fine.
unless you're Vince and wanting it to be a minute and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta know your role and know your worth. A lot of times it just opens up the ice.
Graham out of the box. Successful penalty kill here from the Stranglers. As that was a huge opportunity for the Cavemen to find the equalizer. It was 14 minutes ago here in the third period. Bullock works it down low. The Prinker scored one of the 2 goals so far from the Stranglers, being pressured by Derek Wells, who leads the Polar Bears in points in the lower season. Travia cuts it up through center, being pressured by Jones. Trying to get one on net, took a stick, as it's going to be Hocevar behind the net, works it for Nilsson. Nilsson with a possible 3-on-2, sends it cross ice. Drops it back, Travia, able to negate the shot and finding Lentz. Trying to get it back to Travia, Wells. Able to get it out of his own defensive zone as here comes Wells, 3-on-2. Wells drops it in deep, going to be played on the near side from Brooks. Barely found Hocevar, instead it gets over to Apt. Trying to cut back from Travia, right it like a book. There's Travia, sends it cross ice down low to Arnold. Having to stop up to collect the puck. As he'll enter the zone, having a battle against Jumpa, fires one, saved by Rowe. Rebound comes out for the Stranglers, cleared out the center, trying to get it over to Nilsson. 2-on-1 against Wells. Back in a shot, saved by Kwong. Rebound back out for Nilsson. Behind the net, trying to find a centering feed. Puck still loose. Comes out for Jumpa. Drops it back to the point. Copa brings it around to the corner, trying to get it back over for Jumpa. From behind the net, pressuring against Wells. Swanskopa fires one. Whistle had blown. I'm assuming a penalty was called here. Yes, there will be. Looks like they're going to send both of them off here.
Coincidental, they were going back and forth, and
Going to be Arnold and Jones. Looks like we're 5-on-5 for the next 2 minutes and a whistle.
going back and forth, little cross-check and slash. I don't know what started it, but I think Arnold had enough of whatever it was.
Talking with Arnold back before the last game. One of the nicer guys in the league. Well, to be fair, most of the guys here, are really great to talk to off the ice.
Yeah.
And then there's the others that I don't want to be around on the ice.
Yeah.
Luckily for me, since I do this, the broadcast, I don't have a problem with any of the guys.
Oh, yeah. Everybody.
So they allow me to cherry pick at the blue line.
That is not correct. You just do it. Oh. And you just do that and then come up with the puck.
To be fair, that's not how I have most of my points this year, though.
I know. Every time, the last time that we played you guys, every time I looked up, you were behind me. Or no, forget the cherry picking thing. The other thing is just backdoor. You just be there.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I am always there.
Yep. It's just.
And nobody pushes me out of the way.
Yeah.
That was the problem tonight. I got poked out of the way.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I completely blame it on my team for not getting it to me sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
good
not my fault.
You were good for at least 3 of those that would have counted.
Bullock passed it between the legs up top to Nilsson. Try to get a tip over to Bullock. You see, if that was me, that would have been in.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure.
All day long.
100%.
Yeah.
Behind the back of the net it goes for an icing. A attacking zone face-off here for the Stranglers. As they are both out of the box after serving their 2 minutes. It's Arnold and Jones. Those 2 minutes definitely seem to help, apparently.
It's always good when you come out of the box. And
2 minutes to reset.
Yeah.
until the next time they were both on the ice together. Offsides called from the back ref. That being Jesse Kniflong. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off here. 9:40 to go in the third. About to be.
There's a mirror that you can't see over here on these boards. So he was looking at that mirror at that angle from the face-off, and that's where he was able to make that call.
So
it was a good call. Like, he's really good and knows when to look for the mirrors and has extremely good eyesight. He's also very fast. Skater. Almost got Arnold tripped there. He dips in and sticks it.
Arnold gets another one. Hosts of are unhappy about that behind the plate. We have ourselves a tie game, 2-2. After the goal from Arnold here once again, getting his 14th goal of the season. That would be more than what Zabecki got this year.
What's that?
Zabecki finished the season with 14.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
As it's going to be Travia able to keep it in behind the net.
That's what I was trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do every time that I get a penalty. I'm trying to get in the penalty, get everybody in gear, and then go back out and absolutely just walk somebody and just kind of float it in.
Weirdly
put it
enough,
top corner like he did with me, just laser.
Travia lifts his.
Nonchalantly just go out there and score after you get out of the box.
Now, I 100% could be wrong about this. I don't think I am. There's been more shorthanded goals scored this year than power play.
I don't doubt it. I know we got a few of them. It really.
There's not been many power play goals.
It sounds crazy, but you can't.
Being able to ice the puck.
Being able to ice the puck, it's hard to get set up with our abilities given to us by the Lord above.
If I was any better, I wouldn't be here. I'd be up in Carolina being a part of that 2-0 victory. And
yeah.
we
But
have Jumpa over here with.
It really does open up the ice for you, and you can ice the puck, and people will try and get set up. And what happens then? You get an errant pass, and then you have just a 2-on-1 or whatever. You end up with a 2-on-2 or a 2-on-1 going the other way when you're shorthanded, and that's ends up being more of an advantage than having the 5-on-4. It's just the situations that you get put in by being able to ice the puck from there. And depending on if it's later in the game like now, you go to ice the puck, there's a good chance if you don't really send it, it's just going to sit.
With the automatic icing this year, well, I guess just within PHA, there's been a lot of times that for whichever team iced it has beaten the defending team back.
Right.
Which would have led to scoring chances. Which, as we're saying, that's what's happening with being shorthanded.
Exactly, because you can get down there and you can make something happen. And normally, if you're on a kill and you got somebody that's coming with you, you're going to have a trailer that you might be able to set up when you get there, because the person on the power play that's going back with the guy that gets the puck, if they get the puck, they're only going to be on that person. So if you don't have somebody coming back with you, somebody's going to be open. Generally, it's a 2-on-1 situation with the short-handed team, which doesn't make sense, but that's how it generally ends up.
Has a chance from the Stranglers, not able to get a shot off, as it's going to be Winton through center. Pressured off of it by Jumpa. And the feet of Graham. Winton takes his man down to the ice, as here comes Jumpa back the other way, offsides. Yes, it was. Jones unhappy here just after passing the blue line. 5:09 to go. Tied up at 2. If I'm not mistaken, I think overtime rules would be the same as regulation. or the regular
I
season.
believe so, yeah. It should be a 5-minute 4-on-4, then you go to the shootout, I believe. I can't remember if it's different in regular season and playoffs, but I believe it's the same.
If not, we could be here all night.
Yeah.
Saved by Rowe.
Lose!
Travia fires one. Had a chance. Nobody home to poke it. Sitting at the front door. Goes through the feet of Travia. Up top, Arnold able to hold it in. He scored 2. He's able to score 1 more. For the other side, for the Stranglers, it's been 2 separate goal scores. That gives Jump a chance to score 2 more here late. Back out through center, trying to get it up to Travia. And on sides, Apt able to clear it out to center. Nilsson try to get it for the Pringer. As we played back in from Arnold. Apt behind the net has plenty of time here. Delayed offsides. There's still the slow troll up the near side before handing it off to Nilsson. Couldn't corral it. Steinley up through center, tried to get it to Travia, couldn't hold on to it. Hosevar through center, being pressured by Brooks. Turning away, still with it. Dumps it to Nilsson. Cuts it through center, long shot blocked by Wells. Cuts back out, Travia had a chance as here comes Lentz. 3:30 to go in the third. Travia takes a slap shot, misses everything wide. Brooks down on the near side, gonna take it behind the back of the net. Lentz, Travia not able to get a shot off. Try to get Rowe out of position. Shot scores! Derek Wells from the point.
Timeout goal.
3:08 to go here in the third. 1 minute timeout, and we'll take a timeout here as well. 3-2 Cavemen.
I was going to say.
Welcome back here inside the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Arena. 3:08 on the clock after the timeout from the Stranglers. They're trailing 3-2. Tied up after the blue line. Here's a chance for the Stranglers. Drops it back. Here's Graham. Fires one. Missed everything wide. 2:53 to go here in the third. We are now in the time where we will stop the clock on a puck stoppage. Kept in. Will we see Rowe make his way to the bench? So far, he's still on the ice. Kept in at the point. Rominger sending it up top. Do or die time here for the Stranglers as they are on the brink of elimination. Rowe thought about coming in. Took a tip wide from Jumpa as it's played out to center, finds Apt. Down to the near side, delayed offsides, touched up. We'll have an offsides call here, 2:11 to go here in the third.
It worked out on the last goal, but I was going to say, I believe it was Lentz that came around the backside. He was coming around, he went ahead and gave it up and tried to pass it out and came off the boards right and went to him. They got the good shot and it went in, but he kept carrying that. He had a chance for a wraparound, but it worked out. The bounce right there. Oh,
Right out in front.
good save.
Water bottle went up. Puck stays out. Stranglers had a chance here. Rowe still in his net for now. As it's going to be played out to center. Lentz pressuring hard.
Good save
Trying to
by
win the
Kwan.
foot race. Graham able to take the puck off the near side. 1:47 to go.
Let's get it back from him.
Looked like Graham threw it on his own net. As here comes a chance for Apt, as here comes a goalie. Rowe making his way to the net. Pass right through the crease. As Leeser's going to clear it out to center. Empty net here for the Stranglers. Nilsson in on sides. Able to dump it to the corner. Derek Wells trying to ring it all the way out. Captain up to the corner. Minute 20 to go here in the period. Back up top. Not able to hold the blue line. But it's going to be Hosevar through center. Hosevar hosing it on a minute to go. Delayed offsides. It's going to be Nilsson heading the blue line. Delayed offsides once again. Apt not able to get back. 1:02 to go. "62 seconds is what's left on the clock. 3-2 Cavemen. It only takes one shot. Delayed offside, trying to get back, touched up once again. Another offsides call here. And that's killed all of about the last 6 or 7 seconds. As we are now under the last minute, and now have a timeout for the Cavemen. A little shocking here, but we'll have a minute timeout here. 3-2 Cavemen coming in after the break. Welcome back here inside the Fairgrounds Arena. 57 seconds to go between the Stranglers and Cavemen. Cavemen leading this one by 1. 6-on-5 here for the Stranglers on the empty net. Trying to poke it in deep. Stranglers had back-to-back offsides as it's going to go deep in the zone for Bullock. Finds Jumpa. Jumpa going to come in with speed as he hits the blue line. Down low. Trying to cut back out in front, loses it. 39 seconds to go. Wells to the near side. Brooks trying to clear it out. He just will escape the blue line. 30 seconds to go. Sends it up top. Here's Nilsson. Just out of the zone. Couldn't hold it on. 20 seconds now to go in the period. Steinley able to dump it in. That's going to go down the length of this. No icing from center. 15 to go. That will be an icing call here. 9.7. It's going to be one last chance here for the Stranglers. Will someone be a hero? Or will the Cavemen come out victorious? 9.7 to go. Rowe remains out here. Jumpa trying to win it forward. Jesse Nifong never dropped the puck. Or the puck went out of play.
Yeah, it immediately went out of play back behind the
Lost 2 seconds
Stranglers bench.
off the face-off. Down to 7.2.
Referees tried to take out Jump on the face-off.
Yes.
That's never good.
Tied up off the draw. Comes out down low. Printiger has a chance. 3. Gonna need a shot. With 1, fires it. Kwong makes the save. Rebound to glove. Saved by Kwong. Cavemen come out with the victory. Final score being 3-2 over the Scranton Stranglers, whose season comes out final tonight. They'll head home for the summer, losing this one by 1 They'll be back in action Tuesday night. It's going to be the Burke Street Bullies going up against the Cavemen in the semifinals. Winner of that one will go on to play the White Elephants Sunday night. Once again, final score here, Cavemen 3, Stranglers 2.